It seems that Doordash is opening a new Dashmart location in New York City, specifically Chelsea. And this is meant to be an ultra-fast grocery delivery service. Since this is overall different from their standard delivery service, they're going to be having a separate group of carriers handle this whole thing. The interesting thing about all this, though, is that these carriers actually will be employees. Stick around to find out exactly what that could potentially mean for gig workers. Hello everyone, this is Elijah with the Rideshare Guy, and in this video we're going to be talking about some recent news that came out, specifically involving Doordash opening a new location as discussed before in the intro. Apparently this fleet of carriers that will be working at this Dashmart will have a different set of schedules, a brand new app that they'll be working off of, and they will have job responsibilities beyond the typical delivery tasks. As far as pay is concerned for these workers, the workers will be paid an hourly rate starting at $15 an hour plus tips and will be hired on as employees. Those who work more than 30 hours per week will be eligible for benefits including medical, dental, and vision insurance, as well as employee assistance programs, flexible spending accounts, and commuter benefits, among others. Now, it should be noted that this is currently just in the location that was mentioned before, but it's important to keep an eye out for different locations that may be popping up that will offer this service in the coming months. According to DoorDash's announcement, starting today, customers within the delivery zone can visit the DoorDash app or website, toggle the convenience tab, and place an order from Dashmart for a delivery. Customers who have Dash Pass will see a $0 delivery fee and reduced service fees on their order. The Dashmart Chelsea location will be open from 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. daily, including holidays. Now that we've gone over their announcement and some of the details, let's give our thoughts on this whole situation, and we would love to also hear your thoughts in the comment section below. But right off the bat, we find it interesting that they're actually starting off this using an employee model and not the standard independent contractor model that has been kind of known as industry standard in this gig delivery economy. This could potentially be because other local competitors such as Joker in the area have an employee-based model and DoorDash is looking to compete. It's also pretty interesting to see that DoorDash is looking to entertain a different model because various mini delivery companies are popping up in select markets all over the country. And not all of these smaller delivery companies are starting out with the independent contracting model. Some of them are actually coming out right out the gate with an employee-based model, and that could put some pressure in from the competitor standpoint. That's why they might be looking to test the waters, so to speak, with this new model just to see how they can compete and if they can be profitable with this new model. Another thing that I find interesting is that this announcement, while it does announce what's going on, there's a lot of ambiguity surrounding it. Like, there's certain details that you would think would be included that just aren't included yet. Now, to be fair, they could be released later, but I just find it interesting they're not coming out with the official announcement as of right now. One of those details which I'm curious about is, will they be providing some kind of transportation for their carriers to use since they're going to be traditional employees? There are other similar ventures that have offered e-bikes to their employees as a means for transportation. So I don't want to say safe to assume DoorDash may do something similar. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, but I do just find it kind of interesting that that wasn't released with the announcement because that is a key detail that people want to know about. And of course, we could not end this video without talking about that $15 an hour guaranteed wage. That sounds pretty decent, especially since all these carriers will be able to keep their tips. If you've been a Dasher for any length of time, there's most likely a chance that you see the bulk of your money coming from the customer tips and not so much what the wage that DoorDash is paying you. So to be able to get those tips and be guaranteed a $15 an hour wage on top of that sounds pretty awesome, which is why I'm curious how this model is going to work out and if it's going to be expanding into various markets. On top of that, let's say if this model is successful, how would that actually impact DoorDash going forward? Could we see a potential scenario where in a lot of markets, you have the option to sign up and be an employee under this model or stick with the independent contracting model, kind of like a hybrid between the two so that you can just pick one from a market perspective? It'll be interesting if it went in that direction. But I would like to turn it over to you guys. What do y'all think will come about this? What's y'all's opinion on DoorDash opening this new Dashmart in this location and them using an employee-based model? Love to hear it. Let's talk about it in the comments section below. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. It's very much appreciated. And if you're interested in signing up for DoorDash and you have not done so already, you can do so using the link in the description or in the pinned comment. We publish new videos every single week, so don't forget to subscribe if you're new and hit that bell notification so you can be notified when we drop another video. This is Elijah with the Rideshare Guy. Be safe, be profitable.